You are now listening to the Inner Circle Podcast Network.
I took the plunge and had the time of my life.
Beats, man. Oh, that's what we're doing. We're singing. Y'all know nothing about that. Watch me. Watch me. Come on, Ed. Come on, Ed. Prove yourself.
Take it out, dig it. Take it out, take it out, dig it. Take it out,
Are we good to go?
We're good to go.
Oh, welcome to Plunges and Dragons. I'm joined here today, as we will always be, besides one person which we will not name right now, but let's start off with Riley.
I'm not Riley today.
Go ahead.
I'm Blastoff,
Blast off the
Tefling Wizard.
Woo!
Dark Wizard.
Dark Wizard. It's like Tefling. All I think is Teflon Dog, you know what I'm saying? Rick Ross in this bitch. Homie, what's up? We out here. Ooh, DMBLT coming through. All right, next. I got my boy.
Who are you?
Music.
Oh, my bad. Oh, shit. I'm the man with the plan. The A master. T to the max. DM BL motherfucking T.
I love it. Yes.
All right, let's say.
What does that mean?
Here. So you know what's crazy?
What does that mean? What is?
DMBLT's. While doing the live stream and doing our live stream Plunges and Dragons at 2 a.m. people decided to call me DMBLT. Now, of course, you're asking, what the fuck is BLT? Black Taylor. You may be asking yourself, but where's the fucking L? Black. Crazy, right? Crazy. I didn't come up with it. They came up with it, and I'm for it. I'm all for it.
So as DMBLT,
What's up?
you are our leader.
I am your leader.
This quest.
I am.
Our trip to the Shadow Realm, or not the Shadow Realm.
You will find out in the next, hour, episode, 2 episodes.
Hundreds of
Who
hours.
knows?
Is
Who
it
knows?
time to duel?
You know what?
I challenge you to a duel.
I'm gonna be playing Digimon too. You know what I'm saying? Time. I'm just kidding.
So Taylor
What's
is
up?
our lovely DM, our dungeon master, the god of the game, the leader of the pack, the
sir.
person who will be bringing us through this journey. And I'm excited to hand off the host duties.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun today. Honestly, I can host. I'm not the host with the most, but I can still host with the roast.
That is good. No,
He's got the most now too.
Goodbye, Riley. No, the plunge is all yours, brother.
Yeah, so I just wanted to make sure we're gonna have a great time. I hope you guys really enjoy it. Hope you guys know my mom's watching this, so I can't be cursing as much. Mama, I love you so much. Shout out to Janella Good. She's the realest MVP. But I won't go too much into that because mom's the best.
We love you, Mom.
We do love my mom. All right. So next person I got with me, as I'm sure you guys have heard. Who are you?
I am Saint Otium. You can look up Otium on Google.com, Bing.com if you want. I am a human cleric. I'm not going to go into it. We're just going to leave it at that.
We're going to go into it in a little bit.
Okay.
We're going to go real deep into it, Dave.
Oh, boy.
Real deep into
I really hope we
Real
don't.
deep.
Real deep.
No, you put a
Real-
lot of thought into your character,
I
so
did.
we're going to be going
All right.
real deep.
Okay, well, when that time comes, I guess we'll go into it, all right?
Probably have some censorships, you know what I'm saying? Might
Yeah.
lose a few sponsors, Spunk Lube I like a lot
Listen,
more.
Adam and Eve ain't going nowhere.
Spunk Lube's to be joining us real much more for you, Dave, actually, yeah.
I could use some spunk lube right now.
All right, my man. Go ahead, speak, my man, Tuba.
They call me Valkyrius the Plug.
Oh, yes. And what are you, my man?
I'm a wood elf druid.
Woo! Druiding it up,
Yeah,
The plug. I
specialize
just
in.
love a man to say the man, he's the plug.
Despite
only-
not being any sort of vendor
Exactly.
or anything, he's
But
he's
I specialize in medicine and nature.
It's just weed, bro.
What is
So
that?
yeah,
Yeah,
I
Just
I
say
smoke
just say he
everyone
puts
up.
the plug in the weed.
Marijuana.
Yeah, he gets the cocaines, the heroines for the Manchester addicts. So if you're out there,
Yeah.
he does not have it for you in real life, but in D&D, he has it for you. So come through.
He could have
Yeah,
it in
I'm
real life
cooking
if
in
he
the
wants.
kitchen like a stir
He
fry.
probably could, not legally though. We're not searched. We don't do that stuff. Police. I am black, but I do not do any drugs. I promise. You can drug test me anytime you want to. I'm always clean. All right. Next, Bin Joe.
Whoa.
Whoa!
Whoa!
I didn't know he was here. Did you see him come in?
The return, long awaited. It's been like 6 months.
It's been a long fucking time, man.
It's been a
the
It's been a long
long-awaited
fucking time.
return of EPBB. Add some acronyms. Tell us who you are.
I am in D&D. My name is Ephemios, to my favorite person in the
An
world. Tim.
homage,
I'm
one might
homage
say.
to him.
To who?
Efthymios.
Rest in peace, my man. I don't know who that is.
He's not dead. He's just gone. But I am a Dragonborn Ranger.
All right. So, as you
DBR, EBBB, DDR.
Dance, revolution. Yeah, shout out man Gabe Legacy. Yes. All right. So now that we've kind of got our introductions in, we're going to kind of go into our characters. So as you guys know, I am the DM. Essentially, I am the god of this realm. I'm sure for people who do know how D&D works, but people who don't know, DM is mostly what I'm going to be doing is everything that happens in the game, it kind of comes down to me. So let's say they're trying to find out which way to go. They can ask me for hints. I can't necessarily tell them what to do, but I can explain to them what I am going to be doing so that they can kind of figure out where to go from there.
Damn right.
I also go through battles. I am the goblins. I am everything in this game for them to make this game go smoother for them. And
You're the
so they
bad
can enjoy
people.
it.
You're the baddies.
I am the black guys of usual, slavery. And all that kind of
Well,
stuff.
we didn't go there, but you're the baddies. We'll leave it at that.
That's all me.
We'll leave it at
But
that.
I am the good people as well, and so I just really want to kind of go over that, and so I'll bring it next to Riley. Riley, I kind of want you to go into your character. So you are blast off a Tefling wizard. Can you kind of kindly explain to people what a Tefling is?
Dark wizard.
It's a dark.
I'm a dark wizard.
You're a dark wizard. All right.
A Tefling. They looked cool, so I picked it.
Okay.
But it also fit my. It helped me feel like I was actually a dark wizard.
Yeah.
Because you can be a human wizard. I don't feel darkness in that.
That's fair.
But a Tefling wizard, they're like the devil's children.
Correct.
If you look
Correct.
at it, they have dark eyes. Like,
If you were to look at a Teflon, they look pretty fucking badass.
they look fucking dope.
They look
okay.
pretty damn badass. I won't even lie to you.
They're derived from human bloodlines, and in the broadest sense possible, they still look human, but
Yep.
they also have some devil in them.
They do. They do.
They're a little purple.
They do.
They got some goblin ears, kind of. They have thick tails, 4 to 5 feet long, so I'm a furry.
How many C's in there?
4. We have some have curling horns like a ram.
Okay.
I do, obviously.
God have the ram culture.
So yeah, they have,
Are you a Dodge Ram? Is that what you're saying?
I'm a Dodge.
All
Ram.
right,
Dodge
who is
Ram.
back? Here we go.
I have sharp teeth, and my eyes are pure black.
All right. So essentially, Teflings are just they're better versions of humanoids. From what I understand, they're not the biggest fans of their own people, but they like their own culture. Especially, they think they're better than everyone. They really think they're just the coolest shit in the world. Pretty much, am I right?
Yeah, they're sick. We have different traits that help with us. So our intelligence is higher and our charisma is way higher because we see a human and we're like, I'm a cooler version of that. Pa, pa, pa.
Pretty much. So as you guys remember last time, we were able to do our strength, dexterity, constitution, all that stuff in person. This time we used D&D Beyond, which is actually a much easier thing to use than last time, as I was kind of confused on what the hell was going on. But this time, it actually kind of broke it down for us, and so we were able to do our own thing.
Shout out to Stephen Meter from We Need to Talk. He gave us the little hint. He was like, yeah, we use this, and it's sick. And we looked into it. We made our campaign on there. So if you want to follow our campaign, get the character sheets of all our guys, you can go to D&D Beyond and look up our campaign and see how we're progressing and what our characters are. I think you can just look up our campaign. It's called Plungeons and Dragons on D&D Beyond.
Correct. So you can find that on there. So you look at character basis and what the levels are and like what happens to them. You can actually watch it in live person because you can see damages happen to them.
Yeah, exactly. So some of my traits, I have dark vision.
Oh, dark vision.
So because of my infernal heritage, I have superior vision in the dark in dim conditions.
Okay.
So yeah, I can see dim light within 60 feet as if it were bright light. So
That's
yeah,
pretty damn
I
good.
got them eyes. Okay.
Got them eyes. So do you see bad bitches too?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's
And I have resistance to fire damage via my hellish resistance.
all right. That is important to know, as there might be a little flames. Who knows if it's today? Who knows if it's next week? Who fucking knows? I know.
Also, I can speak, read, and write Common and Infernal.
Infernal.
The fire language.
That's cute.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
I don't believe anyone else here speaks Infernal, but there will be characters who speak your language. Did you also choose a second language to
I
use?
sure did.
Oh, can you explain to me what that is?
I think it's just called like Big Loud or something. I remember seeing
Now
it.
you're talking my language.
that's a big flex. if you
Would
ask
that
me.
be in features and traits? Let's see. Let me. Hellish resistance. I can't find it.
Can't
but
find it. That's okay. That's okay. That's more of a thing that I need to know. You can put that in your notes anytime, and I will be able to find that myself.
okay.
So yeah, so we have that, anything else you want to tell us about your character?
I'm converted. So my background.
Oh yes, please. Backgrounds. Let's go.
I'm converted from evil.
Okay.
So I am a dark wizard.
Yep.
I come from the underworld, essentially.
Of
That's
course.
Those who look into my eyes can see that I may have faced unimaginable horror. Okay. And I'm no stranger to darkness. Me and darkness, we're pals. Hello darkness, my old friend. They might fear me. Commoners extend every courtesy and their utmost help to me.
Okay.
Unless I have shown myself to be a danger to them, they'll even take up arms to fight alongside me. So you should find yourself. I'll never find myself facing an enemy alone.
That's combat.
So yeah.
Or trait.
But I put too much trust in those who wield power within my temple's hierarchy, and I have a bond with this one priest who, when I was a child, when I was a child, there was this priest who, when my parents died, I have dead parents.
Turn the volume down now.
When my parents died, this one priest took me in, and I have an infatuable bond with him that I'll do anything for this priest.
Do anything, all right.
Listen, I'm just following some of the preset stuff, and that was one of them. And yeah, also, Celestial. That's my other language.
Celestial.
Yes.
You speak the language of
the stars.
The language of the stars
I do.
/ gods. I think.
I speak above, here, and below. I'm a trilingual motherfucker. I am the whole.
That's actually really relevant to the game today.
Ooh, it's almost as if I knew that. And because of my background of converted from evil, I also carry around a forgery kit.
Okay.
Yes. And
so, can you tell me about your weapons?
My weapons.
Yeah.
The ones that I forgot to pick.
Oh, you
Let
didn't
me
pick them.
Oh, wait, no. I
did
think
get
I
them.
picked a legendary staff. I'm going to be honest.
Legendary staff? That's fine. It looks
I
like
think
you
I
also have a crossbow.
I have the staff of the Magi.
Staff of the Magi?
Yeah.
Any special abilities?
I don't know.
That's okay. We're going to
It
get
has
more into
no
it.
weight. Oh, yeah. 50.
50 damage?
Yep.
Oh. So if you hit somebody with a club,
They die.
they're just dead.
Yeah. Maybe I should get a non-legendary staff.
Yeah. Legendary staff.
We'll work on it.
We're gonna be one-shot characters today.
Fucking
I'm just gonna walk into dungeons.
I'll manage my
tank
equipment.
Everybody.
Oh man, so
all right, I've removed the staff of the Magi.
yeah, we will definitely be adding more to this.
I've removed wands. I'm gonna take the wand of detection because I am someone. I have very, very high arcane abilities, investigation skills, deception skills.
Okay.
So I have the wand of detection.
So I want you to kind of not explain to me, but tell me your 3 highest characteristics, as they will be important to the game, so that everyone can understand of when I say who has the highest this. So intelligence, wisdom, character, charisma, dexterity.
Those are my 3 highest. So I have a 15 intelligence,
Okay,
which gives me
makes
a +2 on things.
Based on your character build, yes.
Yes. I have a 15 wisdom, so I'm very smart.
Correct. Yes, you are.
Yeah, I'm just
You're
the
supposed to.
smartest.
Yeah, man. You just put your dick out louder.
Yeah, you know. So I have that, and I have a 14 charisma.
Okay.
Yes. But I have an 8 constitution, which gives me a negative roll, and I also only have a 10 dexterity.
Yeah, that's not saying much for running around. But your strength isn't that bad.
My strength is a 13.
It's not that bad.
Yes.
But
So yeah.
we do need to work on is that hit points, as you know. If if someone were to just touch you wrong, just give you a little pat, boom, you're dead with an HP of 5. So we're gonna work on that. Definitely get you some armor at some point in the game.
Wait, do
And
I get
you
armor
also have
now?
We do not get armor right now.
Okay, because I was about to add some, but can
don't
I have
you
a
worry.
ring?
Give a ring?
Can I have one?
Well, you can have
DM Taylor?
Well, yes, you can have a ring. As long as it gives you no special abilities, but you can get a basic ring. Like something that gives you I don't know, spell power. Because you still want to be able to cast spells, because you can cast spells, correct?
Yes, I'm an arcana.
Did you have any spells added to you? Let's see.
How do I do
You
that?
do have spells.
I do?
You do.
Ooh.
You have one. It's called Thumb Targy.
What?
Oh, yeah, it's right here. Damn turkey.
Thumb target.
Damn turkey. It is
Thumb target. Huzzah!
Huzzah!
That's
I
another
hate
one of
it.
my traits.
That is one of your traits.
Wait. Do I need I want to get into character.
Go right ahead, man.
That's it. I just say a lot.
fucking goofy.
And
Step
huzzah.
right on it, boys.
Step right in.
So,
with
I
that,
think that's it.
yeah, what that spell does. So it's one action. One action period means that in a combat you have to wait one cycle of rolling for it to kind of work. If that makes sense.
Okay.
So if you want to use it, they have to be 30 feet within your range.
I can add more. I can add 3 more spells.
Perfect.
Yeah.
We'll definitely come back to you as before the game kind of goes on, just so that we can kind of go in. So
Yeah,
that
I'm
is
gonna look into
Blast Off.
these. So that is Blast Off, the Tefling Dark Wizard. Haha.
So one more thing before we
Yes.
go to the next person.
Of
So
course.
this is the one thing that everyone should know. This world is going to be based around Greek mythology, as you know.
Yes.
D&D does follow gods.
Yes.
They are gods are the big things there. So every single person in our group is going to be following a single god. Multiple gods they really want to. Some people have weird gods for weird reasons. But I'm assuming that Blast of the Dark Wizard is following some kind of evil one.
Yeah.
So which one do you want to say that you're following?
I'm following Erebus.
Erebus, huh?
Yes.
Erebus.
He's a doggy, isn't he?
Yes.
So Erebus was born out of chaos. He's one of the first 5 beings in the universe,
Okay.
and he was one of the primordial
Oh, so you're following a Titan.
deities in Greek mythology.
Ooh. So you know that
He
Titans
was-
are dead in our
well,
world.
I was born from him. You know,
You were born from him. Oh,
in Star Wars,
yeah.
how they have Force ghosts.
Okay.
I see his Force ghost.
Are
Okay.
you a part of his dog penis?
Wait, do I need someone to fight along? Like, do I need someone to actually fight with me?
So not really. Essentially, it's a god you follow. These gods do help you out of some sort.
The Giants just hired Jason Garrett as their OC.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they
They're
did.
Trash. They are very trash. Super duper trash.
It's upsetting.
I cannot. I would feel bad for Giants fans for Daniel Jones and Saquon Barkley. That's off topic.
Okay, you know what? I'm here. He's a great. He's an
You can
underworld
do-
god.
Yeah, underworld gods. You
Yeah.
can do. There's Hades for underworld.
Yeah.
There
That's
is.
what I thought you were gonna
That's
say.
what I
just
thought you were
'cause,
gonna
like,
do
the
too. That's
ultimate dark magic. It's almost like following Dormammu.
Yeah,
in
that's
the
what I
Doctor
thought.
Strange.
You could also do Dances. That's
No,
not-
I want Erebus. I'm
Want
gonna use
Erebus?
his Force Ghost.
sounds good to me.
Okay.
So with Arabic, so in this, that mean for people who do not know D&D, these gods do help out. They show signs and all that stuff to other characters just to make sure they can have help.
Sorry, we just paused. We thought someone was getting murdered outside.
we
I'm
did.
not
We
sure
did.
they're not.
We hear. Well, let me go check.
Yeah.
We're gonna give a second.
Not near my
All right, we're gonna.
Give us 1 second as we try to figure
No,
out what's
we're
going
gonna
on
talk
over there.
to. We'll talk to.
So we're gonna talk to the next person in here. Joe Hari. Oh, not Joe Hari. Bin. Oh, Tuba. My man Tuba came through with a plan today. This man has had his thing all set for days on end.
I have been out of work with a hurt ankle, so like when they told me this, I was basically like, yeah, you know what? I'll do it. I'll cover all like my P's and Q's in this. So.
Shane, did something happen? Can you hop on the mic?
It's not that good.
Okay.
Not that good.
It's just kids throwing Coke bottles up.
Oh,
in the air.
okay.
Ah, fucking whack. Sorry.
But I'm about to go and entice them.
Okay.
You are. All right, Tuba.
Okay.
Talk to me, homie.
So
Talk
I'm
to me.
Valkyrius, the plug. I'm a druid wood elf. That
Yep.
means I draw my magic from nature and animal bonding. Even taking the shape of animals sometimes is one of the abilities that was given to me. And as a wood elf, I have keen senses and intuition. I'm very quick. That's one of the. I have a high dexterity, 17.
Okay.
Damn, he's fast.
Yeah, that's.
Thick
It
fast.
also is ironic because I follow Hermes, the god of speed and sport. So I've
do speed,
I've
too.
taken my yes. I actually that's why I'm so fast.
Understandable.
Okay, so I guess drugs are in this game, but yes, they are. Yeah, he's the. player for a reason.
So my stats basically, before I get into the background, I have a 12 strength, 15 dexterity, 8 constitution, 13 intelligence, 14 wisdom, and 10 charisma.
Okay.
So I'm kind of balanced along the board. I'm a folk hero, though. I've been known for various battles and various victories. I'm a freedom fighter.
Okay.
That's one of my things. I will always fight for the people who can't defend themselves. I respect and love animals and nature.
And respect women.
That's true, too. I am
respect
part-time
women out here?
feminist. I'm a part-time feminist. This is true.
Okay.
Part-time this is the thing.
I was the last of my tribe. However, a wizard discovered my village when it was destroyed, and I swore pretty much at that point to protect those, like I said, protect those who couldn't protect themselves. the priest and wizard were the ones who discovered me.
Okay.
So yeah, that's how I've kind of sworn my allegiance to them, kind of like how, you know, Thanos snapped away Gamora's like family pretty much and was like, all right, you work for me now.
Fuck,
I was
that
like,
That's
bet.
pretty good.
I was like,
That's
bet.
pretty good, man. Shit, cool.
So, in my bonds, I pretty much took what they pre-made for me. And it's like I worked the land, I love the land, and I will protect the land because like my character will always preserve and protect nature above all else. Like if one of our decisions affects nature in a negative way, I'm a little more hesitant to do it. And then my flaws, these are kind of big flaws. I don't trust people easily. I hear voices in my head. That's a Randy Orton reference for those who don't know.
Wow, shit.
I'm often negative Nancy when the group says huzzah because it annoys me, the amount I've heard it. And I'm very quiet and non-sociable to outsiders, so I'm not the guy they send out to like solve problems with words.
So you won't catch a beer with the boys?
Oh no, that's the thing is like I'm definitely down to hang out with the boys, just nobody else.
Okay, the
Like,
boys and the
that's
boys
kinda
only.
how- yeah,
So
yeah,
Saturdays
for
can
sure.
still happen.
Oh, for sure.
Saturdays can
Just-
still happen. Okay, as long as Saturdays can still happen, we're okay. We're okay. All right. So what made you choose Wood Elf? It just seemed interesting to you, I'm guessing?
I looked at the descriptions and it was telling me more so that I would be I have a ability that allows me to like blast off the wizard, see in the dark.
Okay.
So basically I have like the dark vision, and then it also said the wood elf would be able to camouflage itself in a wooded environment or like a natural, like a habitat environment type thing. So
Respect that.
yeah, I could hide from enemies if there was that situation.
from thirsty ladies
or priests
or
that
priests.
creep me
that
out.
too, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, that
priests
is-
that creep you out, huh? That's crazy.
Yes, I travel. I've gotten good at
Why
hiding.
do we travel with this guy?
Yeah, what?
It's gotten me good at camouflage. It's practice along the way.
I wonder why you got a lot of practicing for camouflaging. Would you say you were a young character in our group?
Yes, but I also had to mention I'm 6'5", ladies.
6'5".
I'm a 6'5" druid elf.
Yeah.
He wants you to know you have to use 2 hands.
2 hands.
Yes, I
That
can
is-
turn into a horse. That is an ability.
Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. What can I ask? What horse? Arabian.
Clydesdale.
Fuck. That is a big. That is a big
I'm a
horsey.
thoroughbred Clydesdale.
That is a big horsey.
Man, girls do crazy things, man. I've seen videos of that stuff, so I mean, they're still about it. So it looks like you are the more balanced character in our group.
I tried to be
helpful in our group. You don't really care for many other people besides the group here.
Elves are known, it said in the description, elves are known for having a condescending view of people, but also trying to understand them. So it's kind of like I look at humans, much like Riley will, like looking at humans not being one.
So
and
you're
being
racist.
Like, kind of,
Yeah.
basically. Elves, we just think we're better than you.
Yeah,
but like we're like,
that's
but we
racism.
want to help these people get it. We want to help these people get as good as us. So that's why I've like traveled along to help them fight off evildoers, people that can't defend themselves. Like I go back to it.
All
It's
right.
crazy because Legolas was so kind and
That's
the realest
that's
thing in the
exactly
world.
why I made it after. I have a
He's
short
the
bow as a
realest-
primary weapon.
He's the realest one in the world, honestly. He's just such a cool guy.
Yeah, he wasn't racist either.
He was not
So-
racist, and he was not condescending either.
No, he was
if
pretty
you
cool.
look
He
at
was
if you
pretty
look at
cool.
elves in Lord of the Rings, they're racist.
Besides
First.
Legolas.
Yeah.
'Cause he's that-
No, they definitely. You've already dropped the first one. Let's go. All right.
Oh yeah. You don't expect me to? Listen, I have the race card at all times.
You do.
I have
This
it
is
at all
DM BLT speaking.
DM BLT
I mean,
speaking. Mom,
you
I'm
could
sorry, I love
do
you.
it-
Would
you do
you
whatever
like
you want.
Ben or Dave next?
Oh, don't you worry.
He's got his own. Don't question the DM, sir. He does whatever he wants. All right.
I wasn't done with you, as it looks like you have some spells too.
Oh yes.
Oh, you got a few spells.
I went a little crazy.
So I just love that one of your first spells is at will is Druidcraft. Oh, sorry, Druidcraft. I like that. Kind of explain that to me. Kind of what that is. It looks like you whisper to spirits of nature. Essentially, it's just you talking to nature and kind of communicating.
Yeah, I've based my abilities off the ability to draw power from nature. So
Yep.
like I feel like if my character's truly one with like the woods, then if we're in a wooded scenario or something like that where we can't necessarily get out easily, that I'd be an asset because it's almost posing I could pretty much just communicate with the animals, be like, listen, chill out. You ain't got to attack us or nothing. We're just trying to walk through. basically. And if somebody falls along the way, I'm able to heal them using nature. So it definitely is a. But the abilities, I have to go. The phone app's hard to.
Oh, you're good. You're good. No, let's give you a thumbs up. You're good. Yeah, it also looks like you can, like, you can smell out snuff. You can smell out fires if there's people near you. You create an instantaneous harmless sensory feel. So you can feel falling leaves. You can make a sensory spell. So let's see a lot of good stuff here. Then you also have some spells down here, which we won't get too much into. That's more of like in fighting stuff. We can kind of go into that fighting stuff as we go into the fights. It looks like you have some armor. Armor 13 class. Was that automatic?
No, I just put that on. I went through and put the best one on that I found. So it was chainmail. Or spiked armor, so it said heavy. So I was like, all right.
For me, so armor
Spike
does matter,
TV.
as you will get hit, and your armor does take damage before your HP does. So we'll kind of go from there. I think that is all I needed from you. Great job with your character, Valkyries.
I look forward to working with you, Valkyries.
I think you guys
we've done it for a lifetime, brethren.
Can you see all these people thinking they're better than us? thinking we're equals?
It's like the priest is just our manager. We're the best tag team in
I
the
don't know
side
this
of the
priest
realm.
you guys are talking about. We haven't even
Paul,
mentioned a priest
You're our
yet.
pallbearer.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
You're
We're
our
the brothers
altar
of
boy.
destruction. You're just the
You're
guy
our
who walks
altar
to the
man.
ring with us.
Joe Hori, are we ready to talk about our character?
Sure.
Let's go. So let's go on about it. Tell me a little about F.
Huzzah! Bin the high.
God damn
I want you to know that F. Demios is a pretty badass character. I'm not gonna flex with y'all boys.
Yeah, he.
So it looks like my man's a Dragonborn. Joe, can you kind of tell me what a Dragonborn is?
They are basically like they have like a humanoid like body. So he's just basically a dragon that's a body with no tail, no wings, no nothing. It's
This
just
could also be on Riley's zoology report.
basically the lizard people.
Tune into the plunge.
So Dragonborns, it's actually a game, by the way. Dragonborn's a game, so they're definitely mythic for some people who don't know that.
Dude, Skyrim.
Dave,
Dude, that was one of the discussions.
what was it?
You're Dovahkiin.
Really?
Yeah.
So they are pretty badass. They are lizard-like people. They do have incredible strength, I believe. Is that right? Or am I tripping?
No, that is correct.
That is correct. Looks like they have some other abilities.
Joe is our muscle on the team. For
He
sure.
is the
Basically,
muscle.
I'll take all the heat.
So Joe's our tank?
Joe
Basically.
is
Okay.
essentially the tank.
Okay.
He's
I'm
not
our
as tanky
healer
as
right now.
Serious Paul, but he's still up there.
Oh, he's Sir Paul the Serious? Our equivalent to...
he's a little behind Sir Serious the
Okay,
Plus.
so we should mention that this is a reboot, essentially.
There's the reboot.
We're rebooting our D&D campaign. Before we did a closed campaign, there's emphasis on that. It was a one-shotter? What is it
It was
called?
a one-time thing, so it was one straight through, had a definite beginning, had a definite end. And this one, it is more of a open campaign. It will have an end eventually, but this campaign can go on 4 years if we really wanted to. I don't know if we can get 2 years.
I want to get to the point where I'm like, oh, hey, I'm at obviously some sort of nerd convention.
Yep.
And I'm like, oh, that's cool. I'm a level 76 Tefling wizard.
And then all the girls that are with the guy that showed up, they're like, oh, we can't be with you anymore.
Halfling wizard,
Our
huh?
tails, because I have a tail,
You're
and horns
furry.
intertwine, and
It's like
what did the
It's like
fox say?
Avatar.
And then I just turn into a fox, and then
Yeah, bingo.
we dance off.
Shit, you two are gonna have some.
I
banging
just
sex.
so that you can list your allies in your notes section, and I have already listed Tuba/Valkyrius.
I respect that. All right.
What? How do I say your name?
Valkyrius.
Okay, I was right. Valkyrius.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a hard time saying these names, but I'm gonna do my best.
See, that's why I kept it elegant yet simple. I want
It's
to
all right.
emphasize to the people out there because we on our Kyrie.fm. Go check out Kyrie.fm/plunge. We do have some active followers to our P&D.
We do.
And they have character sheets out to help people follow along.
They do.
And they spelt my name wrong.
Oh,
They said blast off as if it was blast the word and off the word. No. Picture the name Christoph. Like if I was what is it? What do you call like Sweden and all them? There's no, but like all those countries. Nordic. Picture I'm in a Nordic region and my name is Blastoff. It's Blastoff. Okay? One word.
It's like
one
Jeff
F.
with a G.
But if it had one F.
G.
My name is
What a
Joff.
name.
My name's Jeff.
So I want to emphasize that before we get too deep and these character sheets get made. I am Blastoff, and I'm a dark wizard. And that's all there needs to be said. Now, let's hear about Dragonborn Joey.
Joe, it looks like you want hammer your character over here. Last time I checked, this man had like no attacks. This man has like 30 attacks now, man. This man out here beating some people down. So Joe, tell me a little about your character. Explain to me, what your biggest strengths are. Obviously strength, big dick hammer.
I'm legit just like a muscle man. I'm not kidding.
Yeah,
Just
really
a big
are.
muscle man.
You got like no charisma.
Zero. Yeah.
This is
personality of
He's straightforward. He takes no jokes.
Do you know
He
how I
understands
picture
it.
Joe right now?
What's that?
Do you know in the episode of SpongeBob where they have the fry game games?
The guy who breaks down the
breaks
wall.
through the wall. And he just goes, ah. He's like,
That's basically what I am.
He's menacingly large.
Yep. He has no jokes. Every joke goes over his head. It's all great.
he's the opposite of Drax. Like, he's actually Drax, but if Drax didn't think he was smart. Like,
Yeah, like,
Exactly.
almost like Spock in a way. Like he's so serious that like jokes fly over his head because
Yeah.
he's all these.
R.I.P. Spock, by the way.
R.I.P. Spock.
He's dead.
He's dead.
Yeah, you're okay.
R.I.P. Spock.
Jesus Christ. All
All
right.
right. So Joe, I got you, man. I got you. What surprised me though is you have decent wisdom. I mean, like, it's not awful. Like
He's
you're
dumb.
Kind of smart. You have like you can't laugh, but you can say smart shit. All right.
hear me out.
That's
He's
fair.
that kid. He's kind of a serial killer.
He really is. He is.
Joe's the sociopath of the
Yeah,
group.
he's really smart,
You know-
but he's got no social
Yeah, he
cues.
just writes your names down and just says, I like this guy. I don't like this guy. It's you.
But
Hey,
you're not
listen.
like the charming serial
No.
killer. You're not the
No.
Bundy.
No.
No,
You're the-
are not Ted Bundy.
You're the bomber. You're the Dahmer.
Mike
Jeffrey Dahmer. Oh,
I'm
God
Jeffrey
damn.
Dahmer.
You're the Dahmer. You're,
Oh, shit,
you're a social misfit.
Even more like Jack the Ripper like last time. Throwback. Rest in peace, Jack the Ripper. Rest in peace, Sandy, huh?
Rest in peace, Sandy.
Peace to
MILF Sandy.
Okay, I didn't say that.
I'll say
I
it,
did
dude.
not
Sandy's
say
a
it.
MILF.
I have not seen Sandy, so I cannot confirm.
Do I need to
or
repeat
deny.
that? Sandy's a MILF.
Let me pull up some Sandy for you.
Okay.
Wait, who's Sandy?
Oh, we know.
Oh,
we
no.
know. Yeah, we know
I know
Sandy.
Sandy now. I know Sandy.
We know
Sandy.
Sandy. Sandy, if you're listening, which you're probably not, but if you somehow are,
You have a girlfriend, Dave? Remember that.
I do.
She's
no, I
12,
was
but-
gonna.
Oh.
She's legal, but you know.
These are all photos of Hunter's nephew.
Oh, we do not. Nope.
Yeah.
Yep. Nope.
Well,
no. Well,
Don't,
maybe,
you don't
yeah.
say we.
Well,
I say we. You would be like,
well, let's. We'll wait till the character's coming. All right.
All right. All right, Joe. Oh, she does look nice. She looks nice.
very
Hey,
nice.
she's really pretty.
Yeah.
I respect you, by the way.
She's a
You
respectable
know what I love
gal.
is I know Hunter's gonna listen to this episode
yes,
too.
Yes, he is.
We are without our young baby Hunt today. We had some technical difficulties getting our mics to him and being able to get so. He's in Maine, and we're thinking of him. But
I love him.
He's doing great. I miss him so much already.
me too. My husband.
Yeah, your husband.
Hey,
How
my
do you feel?
husband.
How do you feel doing an episode with your husband? That's kind of strange.
Well, I'm blast off, and he's blast on. You know.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're not
I wanna
husbands.
know.
I
They
don't
call
know.
us the light switch.
Real quick segue. Who is the top of this relationship?
We both stand.
So you just stand in his legs, just like
69.
6.
I'm strong.
Okay.
Well, I'm not that strong, but he's strong. I have bad dexterity. He's got to
Okay.
pick me up.
Okay.
All right.
All right, Joe. So back to you. Not talking about 69 and Sandy. All right. Let's get into some real shit. D&D, man. P&D for listeners.
Wait, Tuba, who is your Greek god?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, sorry.
I thought I thought I heard herpes for a second. I really thought I had to do a double take. All right,
Yeah,
Joe.
Yes.
What's your character? I'm not the DM, but don't look at me.
Taking my job now? You want to do the whole thing, homie? I was kidding. All right, Joe. So yeah, talk to me, Joe. Just give me a little background with your character.
There's just I don't know. It's legit. You guys said it perfectly. It's just Jeffrey Dahmer.
It's
Dahmer.
Jeffrey Dahmer, Drax, without the.
It's Jeffrey Dahmer with friends.
Oh shit!
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So,
Jeffrey Dahmer and
would
Friends.
you
That's
say
a new
you're a good
Netflix
guy,
movie.
though?
Can we, Can we trade that, Mark? Like right now?
Yeah. I'm on it right now. I'm on it right now.
So, would you say that you're a good guy? Or
Yeah, I'm neutral good.
You're neutral good.
Neutral
Okay.
good.
I like
I
how we're
use it
just
for my benefit.
honestly, we're kind of just a band of. We almost are the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
We're a
Kinda
band
are.
of.
Yeah.
You guys good?
We're doing all right. You know, we do the right things.
You
the
guys
right
good?
time.
How much money you got?
Yeah. How much money you got? A lot. How much? You swear. I'm sorry. But yeah, no. All right, I respect that. So can you give me your god you're gonna follow in this character?
Apollo.
Yeah. Okay. You
God of
know,
War.
I honestly. What?
It's like well he's
Say God of War. It's Ares.
Yes.
Aries?
Have you ever seen Wonder
Yeah,
Woman?
that's why I was gonna ask
You
you. That's what I was gonna ask
You haven't seen Wonder Woman?
I have.
Apollo's got a music.
God
Yes.
of music.
And he has finger guns.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So you can still do Apollo.
Apollo's-
Ares?
Yeah, you
Ares, I
need to be
thought so.
Ares because when I think of Apollo, I think of Stewie. So that's
Oh no.
yeah, exactly.
That's a big no.
Yeah, exactly.
And I live
You
with
don't-
him.
Yeah, you don't want to be Stewie.
Stu?
We love Stu.
Stu would love this too.
Stu would
He
love
would.
this.
He would love this.
Well, I don't
like
think he would-
talking.
I don't think he would-
Well, he's his time's coming in like 3.5 months. By the way.
What time?
So Stu, when he was our producer, Stewie was our producer for about 30, 40 episodes. Probably the first 6 months of the Plunge.
Okay.
Oh,
Every episode
shit.
was edited by
I
him.
forgot
Like,
about this.
That was the
Oh.
process. It was like we recorded, it sent it to him, he edited, sent it back, then we posted. He fell off when we became 1.5 hour episodes.
Okay.
We used to have a limit that it limited us to 4 hours a month. So we had to limit our episodes to around 40 minutes.
Okay.
Stewie edited those. And then we got free reign, so we didn't have to cram, and we just naturally became like 1.5 hours.
Okay.
And then he was like, I don't have time for this. And then I started kind of having a standard because we took our level up. We got equipment and stuff. He fell off, and then I took over all the production stuff.
Okay.
But in that time, Stewie's voice has never been heard on the Plunge.
Oh.
He's almost an enigma. People almost don't believe producer Stu exists.
He's real.
Because we
real.
reference, like for the first year,
He's very real.
Yeah.
for the
Very,
first
very real.
year, producer Stu was often referenced in every episode because he hung out for most of the recordings.
Oh.
Yeah, and people wanted Stu, and we wanted Stu. So
all want
we
Stu.
made an agreement back at like episode 10 that we'd be like, yeah, producer Stu. No, episode 6, he made this agreement. We were on a canoe, us three. We were on a canoe with Stu. And we said, Stu, will you be on episode 100? And he said, yeah.
Oh shit.
Because he
didn't think we were gonna make it that long. He was being condescending, but Stu's gonna have to eat those words.
Let's
unfortunately.
fucking go.
So I hope we can almost pick him up after episode 100. Like
I'm hoping so too.
he just shows. We show up and there's just a man. He's like, "Hey, I'm Stu. Can I join your party?" And yeah, I feel like he'd love this.
I think he would.
He would. He
think
likes
he would
World of
enjoy it a lot.
Warcraft.
Does.
He'll be good to go. Hey, it's pizza.
So Joe, kind of tell me about your tech.
So I wanted to go for the dragon type. So of course, Dragonborn.
Obviously.
So I have it's like a lightning attack. So it's instead of breathing flames, it's lightning.
Raw lightning. Okay, that's fine. So it looks like you have an unarmed strike breath. You have no spells, obviously.
No.
You just.
I'm like a fighter type. So like I try to hold like swords and stuff
Okay.
like that. That's like where if like with what I hold for weapons, it's just martial arts weapons and like swords basically.
All right. I respect that. I'm all for it. It looks like that's really about it. You got some good armor. We went over your character's background. You essentially
Just a
are
big
just one of the
boy.
boys. You're one of the boys, essentially.
Yeah.
You're just here to fuck people up.
I love
that
this
one
rule.
slipped out.
I
That one-
love this.
Dungeon Master Take Heath.
That one slipped out. That one slipped out that time. All right. So
I love it, man.
should I go over the other person's thing, or should we just have and wait until next time?
So I think we're gonna wrap up episode 1 as an introductory episode.
Okay.
So we should introduce him.
All right.
Bring him in.
I'll kind of give a small.
Are we talking about Dave?
He's the last I'm going over. I'm talking about the other person.
The other guy? Oh, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Sounds good to me. Oh man, it's with a heavy heart I gotta do this one. Oh boy, this one might take up a whole episode. Honestly, this is. I got so many questions for you, Dave.
Let's go, man. Let's go.
I really do.
Let's go. Let's get a rundown.
So, David Colford, can you please introduce yourself as Saint OTM, not opium. OTM.
I am Saint Otium. I am a human cleric. For those of you who don't know what a cleric is, basically it's a priest who heals. Major in religion. You guys can look up what Otium is on Google. I'm not going to tell you on here. But basically, a little backstory about me. Was in a town. I did what a priest would normally do. And, I did what a priest normally does. Unfortunately, I may have molested a couple kids. Maybe some boys. I don't know. Look, all I know is I got ran out of town. All right.
he's out of a job.
Yeah, I'm out of a job. So
the church has disbanded Dave.
Yeah, I did what a
team. OTM. Father Oates.
Father, give me the oats, brother.
The oat man.
I like it. But now, I'm gonna.
Let me get a little bit of that oatmeal.
I just wanted to know what made you say, you know what? I'm going to be a priest.
Well,
that
for
touches some
the
people.
diddle man.
Well, hear me out.
I'm hearing you out, Dave.
It's what a priest does. So I'm just playing the role.
Well, listen, we needed a healer.
Yeah,
and he was like, you know what? I'll bite that bullet for you guys.
I got you. Tuba's like healer / damage. Yeah. I'll be fully heals. I'm also your money man.
Yeah.
So, as a priest, collects tithe and stuff like that. I'm also a little...
you collect tithe?
Yeah, a little tithe, a little corrupt. May pocket a little more coin than usual. But, boys, you're going to be proud to know I'm in a new church,
You're in the church of us.
Church of Aphrodite.
Oh, yes. And what is Aphrodite the god of?
She's the god of sex and marriage and
love and marriage,
molestation. So,
whoa.
No, but
in
my church, she is okay. So,
so do you have actual followers in your church?
Do I have followers?
Yeah,
I've got my man Blast Off over here. This is how I met this young man. He
saved me.
Strapping.
He's like my dad.
Man, by the way.
He's a handsome guy right there.
I
cannot believe.
I saved him. This other town tried to route me out because apparently if you touch the mayor's son-in-law a little too much, that's not allowed. So here I am in a new town. I'm collecting money.
Tithe.
Yeah, collecting some tithe.
Tithe.
I'm in that Church of Aphrodite life. Living my good life. My off time, when I'm not working, also known as preaching the Lord's name, Aphrodite, and also preaching another Lord's name, if you know what I'm saying. I like fishing. I like long walks on the beach, and
I like Blast Off.
I like Blast Off.
And making that solid money. Sometimes necrophilia. And but yeah, that's really about it.
I like the idea that we're all looting something, and Dave's like, "Let me get in there." I want to loot.
What's that? How old is that man? Look at my chops right quick.
You know what they say? I like money, and I like my boys.
Well, I guess technically Greek mythology was a lot about rape, so you are fitting right in.
Damn right I am.
You are fitting right into this.
Damn right.
All right, so Dave.
It's not rape, though. I want to put that out there. It's consenting on my end.
You know what? Fair enough. I gotta respect that.
Thank you.
I gotta respect it. I mean, there really is no legal age limit in Greek mythology.
Damn right.
If they don't say anything, they didn't say no.
Hey, okay.
Okay. All right. Let's pull this back a little bit. We did not agree to this. Remember, let's say game.
Hey, Dave's whole thing's a joke.
That went too deep. That went way too deep. This is a game. D&D, Plungeons and Dragons. We do not do this illegally.
I would like to officially announce on my character sheet before we get into the campaign that I have removed Tuba from my allies list. And enter.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
We do not advocate real life stuff.
That's
like
just the word you've been teaching me ever since I joined you guys.
Oh boy! All right, all right.
Fair.
Let us proclaim the mystery of faith.
That's fair. That's fair.
No, he's not talking anymore. He's done.
He's cut off. He's cut off.
Got a little time.
All right, so Dave, it looks like your character is really high on that wisdom.
Damn fucking right. You gotta be. Look, if you're gonna be
preaching, if you're gonna be preaching to the people,
the way I look at it, I've got two obsessions in life: little boys and money. You gotta be smart for that. You also gotta be charismatic.
You
so
do.
That's
So
number two.
do you? So it's charisma towards the kids or to the people?
It can be a little bit of both. Kids love toys, so I've got a little collection of toys.
Oh God.
Can we? DMBLT, I'd
Yeah,
like
what's up?
permission to enter the game for about 2 minutes.
Right now?
Yep. Just let it happen.
Go right ahead.
As the gang, as we call them, starts walking. What's my name? Blast off. Says, "Hey, Euphemios, I need you to go pick up Father Oatmeal. And what do I need to roll in order for Joe to rattle Father Dave of this love?"
Wait a second.
Is it like a 1? Do I need a 1 to make this
Just
happen?
roll a number. It's a D4, by the way. It's
a 1.
Or man, go right ahead.
Joe, beat him up. Just beat him up. We gotta get the sin out of this man.
We gotta let him know. God damn.
It's not sin.
It's definitely
right.
sin.
It's not a
definitely
sin.
sin.
Nope.
All right, we're back out of the game.
I'll teach you guys the real way.
Okay.
This is the way.
Charismatic, you're intelligent, and you got the good wisdom.
Yep.
You're not that strong.
Nope.
You definitely ain't doing shit to nobody.
No, I
Definitely
got
not getting any teenagers. They fight
You're
back.
not.
no,
You're not.
definitely no teenagers. There's a reason it's only boys and boys only.
Yeah, you.
I noticed we got a group of boys in this party, so we're gonna have some real good times coming up, boys.
So you're gonna be sitting back doing nothing.
I'm uncomfortable.
Pretty much, I'm gonna be healing you.
Okay.
I'm gonna be healing you, probably raising the money. It'll be the fundraiser of the group.
So do you have?
And if
healing
you need a boy
spells?
molested, I got you. I think so. Yeah.
You have cure wounds and bless. So I'm guessing that you do have.
Yeah, I'll bless you, man. I'll give you that
I
good
don't need
blessing.
blessing. You know, I'm the DM. I'm good.
Let me tell you, my blessings are something different.
I'll take your blessings.
Oh, come on over, buddy.
Oh boy. Okay, that's
I love that in my background it says I'm 400 years old, and that's why Dave doesn't go near me.
Nope, not at all.
I'm
Not
actually
at all.
420 years old.
First off, it's not that Dave doesn't go near. It's Saint Otium.
My bad.
Well,
Gotta
wait.
keep kayfabe.
Oh,
Are
it's
you
very
so
clear.
old that you're fragile and he's actually strong enough? Are you so far over the
No,
threshold?
because elves,
Yeah, that's
elves
right.
can
Fuck
live
you.
to be 1,000 years old. It said on the
Oh,
thing.
you're middle-aged.
Oh,
So like,
yeah.
You're like
I'm like in
32.
my prime.
You're
Yeah.
in your 40s. Yeah, you're doing all
You're
right.
like
You're just
late
chilling.
30s.
I can work with a 32-year-old.
Oh, I don't think you can.
Let me tell you. You want to hear what I got for items, man?
Yes.
Yeah, please do.
All right. Well, I figured I don't really know what to do, but I found a backpack.
Yeah, back. You have a blanket.
I got a blanket.
Oh, just keep going. I just saw it.
I got a block of incense. I got 10 candles. Don't ask. Don't ask what the candles are for. I also have a censer. I have a holy symbol. The holy symbol of Aphrodite.
No.
I also have some holy water.
Yo. We're going to talk about there. We're going to talk about there.
Yeah.
Holy water.
Yeah.
So, are you cleansing the little boys?
No, he's cleansing the people. He's a
Yeah,
priest.
yeah.
You
You'll
know?
find out later, man.
It's a mobile road show. You know.
Exactly.
Oh my
A
God.
priest always has holy water on him. It's just
Wait.
a rule.
All the way at the bottom there, Dave.
Yeah,
Can you
yeah.
explain to me what that one is?
Let me scroll the way down. Water skin. I have no idea. I think it's something you put on your skin.
Water skin. Is that like
You put on your skin so you can swim around and you can breathe underwater for
Is
like
it
10 minutes.
for nakedness?
Yeah. Yeah. It's for extra lube.
Have you ever heard about that theory about fucking in a hot tub?
No.
I've heard
It's
about
that, but all the time.
All right, so man, Dave was
shit,
having
man.
some great holy water.
I
Got
lied.
the
I
holy
found out
flask.
what water skin it actually is. Water skin can hold up to 4 pints of liquid,
It can.
also known as 4 pints of
So you're like
boy
a camel.
semen.
Yeah. Whoa, wait. Whoa. Everyone. Okay. All right. We're gonna keep on going. We're gonna keep on rolling.
I didn't
Any-
hear Dave's joke, and I wish I did.
Oh God, you will definitely hear it again.
Okay.
You will definitely hear it again.
All right.
Oh man. So it looks like your religion, medicine. We already went over your big things. Do you So do you think the goddess Aphrodite likes you? I know the answer. I won't tell you the answer, but I want to know if you think Aphrodite likes you because everyone.
I think everyone has their own interpretation
Okay.
of each god, and my interpretation is that love, though she may be a woman, it should be a little boy too.
I have a theory.
I
Yeah.
have a theory too. Go for it.
So you know how my guy is loyal to my own upbringing, right?
Yes.
That's part of my trait.
Yes.
The Church of Erebus. He was my priest.
Damn right.
Yes.
Is he lying about Aphrodite? And he's actually also a descendant of the Erebus Church?
Dun, dun, dun.
There
And
are.
that's why he's a fucking sick fuck.
So,
Like
that there could be some changes in the game.
Like
There
I want to
could-
go to jail after listening to him
We're not
talk
gonna know what
about
happens
his
when we-
past.
Because, like, I like Dark Voids, but he likes Dark Voids.
Oh.
You know? Like,
I like staring into the abyss, and I just smell shit. And I'm not gonna go any further.
Okay, yes.
Right.
So
I hope we can play normal D&D.
We're gonna have a great time. But I will say this: the gods you've chosen to follow, they will give you hints.
Okay.
You may have another god tell you what to do, which may end up making you increasing your following to them based on your opinions if you want to.
Okay.
But I cannot force you to have someone else follow you. If it needs to happen in the game, I will force it to happen in the game for game reasons.
Okay.
But I will not make it so that like I'm only saying you can do this and that way you
So I can follow another. Can I follow multiple, or do I have to switch who I?
You can follow multiple gods.
All right.
So
Like,
the first,
I'm a Hindu over here. We're all
yeah. So you can follow one single dog.
like
deity.
Joe.
Yeah.
Is this what it's like, Joe? This is freeing. This is awesome. I don't have to make a
Joe's like,
single
oh,
choice.
yeah.
Blindsided completely by the jokes.
All right. So it looks like we've gone over everybody.
Can I go over I added spells finally.
Oh yes, by all means.
So I have some like actual damage ones. So
Okay.
those are Firebolt, Ray of Frost, and Shocking Grasp.
Okay.
So those have different ranges. One of them's like a melee and whatnot with different types. I have different types of attacks. So
Okay.
one's fire, one is cold, and one is lightning. I also have Thumurgatory. Pretty much I manifest a minor wonder, a sign of supernatural power within
Okay.
range. Pretty much I can create a voice that booms up to 3 times as loud. Mega yell, pretty much.
Okay.
I can cause flames to flicker, brighten, dim, or change color. I can cause tremors in the ground, or I create an instantaneous sound that creates a point of my voice within range. So like thunder, pretty much.
Together, we will never have to search for a lighter. That's the best part.
That's pretty good. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, also, I can cause an unlocked door or window to fly open or shut. Fly open. Emphasis on fly.
Just say, you know what? Pop open the weasel.
Burn
So
it
those are
down.
my cantrip spells. Pretty much those are my like unlimited spells, like my general attack spells.
Got you.
And then I have my first level spells that have like cooldowns and stuff. So I have one called Disguise Self, which is, as it sounds, I can disguise myself to pretty much anything. I think within a foot of my height, I can be fat, skinny, whatever. Change my appearance. And then I also have something called Unseen Servant. Creates a invisible, mindless, shapeless medium force that performs simple tasks at my command. So pretty much,
That's
a
like
servant
essentially
springs
telekinesis, right?
a servant springs into existence and has it.
So you have a bubble buddy.
I have a bubble buddy. Yeah.
That's pretty damn good.
Yeah. So those are my spells. I wanted to hit those before we wrapped up.
All right. So thank you for that. Thank you all for joining us. And in the setup of this game, we'll be for next time.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll wrap up. Welcome to the fucking Shadow Realm.
Fucking ready for this.
Motherfuckers.
I'm fucking ready.
We will be back next week to begin our journey.
Absolutely.
To begin our journey.
Begin our fucking journey.
And boys.
Peace.